everybody, welcome to the video. It's Robin with Homesteading with Sadie. So today is like March 1st. It's March 1st. I've got to start my seeds. So that's what we're going to do today, amongst probably some other things. So let's get started with that. I got the soil over there. Let me go grab my pods. Alright, I grabbed these out of the greenhouse the other day. So I'm going to load these up with dirt real quick. Probably should do it in the greenhouse, be less messy, but I'm gonna do it at the kitchen island. Go ahead, fast forward you do all this. I'm sure you don't need me to see me put dirt in cups. So let's put you on time lapse. Zone 8. I don't know if it's A or B, and there's really not much of a difference between A and B, but I am way late in getting my seeds started. Normally I'm way early. I'm going to start back in January, and then that doesn't work out so well for me in the end, because then I can't get them in the ground outside before they start looking kind of sad in the pots. And so anyway, March 1st, I guess, is a good time to start. I'm not too late. I should have started them like a week or 2 weeks ago, so that's not too bad. And these are small. These are only like this big and versus these that can hold the plant longer. So that's one thing. Once these start and they get established, then they probably need to go in the ground quicker than they would with the bigger pots. So. And I don't want to waste any seeds because I bought my seeds. If I didn't put this video out prior to putting the other one out, I made a video about old seeds, and I'm throwing them in the garden just to dump the old seeds. But all my seeds are old, from like 21, 20. I had some that were 23, and so I bought new seeds this year, and they were like $2.99 a pack. So I can't afford to lose any seeds. And the thing about it is $2.99 a pack doesn't seem too bad. It's a lot more expensive than normal. But there's a lot less seeds in the packet too. So I can't waste any seeds. And I could hardly find any heirloom seeds. So what that means is if I was to save seeds and they weren't heirloom, then chances of me getting the same product, if any product at all, is probably not great. So I don't know. One more bag. Those small bags, I don't know how big they are. Did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 2 of these. So that's a good amount for starters right now. I think I'm going to go ahead and figure out which ones I'm going to do. I'm a little worried about this tower of pods falling, so let me take some of them. Unfortunately, I did bring enough of these containers in from the greenhouse. So I might need to go get another one. This one's kind of old. It's all cracked up. It's not cracked up. It's all cracked up. I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's all cracked up. It's just got to hold water that drains. That's all it's got. And these are all cracked up too. These are doubled because I've used them for many years. So I just need 1.5 more trays. All right. I'm gonna go outside and grab them in the greenhouse, and then we'll see what kind of plants we want to start planting. So I didn't show you because all I did was stick a seed in and took dirt out of here to put the dirt over it. But these 3 rows here are cucumbers. And I'm going to have to spritz them with some water, and then I'll do maybe some spinach in these. Let me go grab the seeds and I'll do that. So the spinach seeds, which I've got baby leaf spinach, but these are really small, so it'll be a lot easier to, oh, the dogs, pop into here and cover. So I'll just pop them one at a time. And there's some kind of rule of thumb where you would just plant them just about as deep as the seed actually is. So then what I'm just going to do is just kind of take this dirt again and push the seed in there a little bit, cover it. I need more dirt. Just kind of cover the seed because the seed is not that big at all. Try to get the seed in the middle. There we go. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 more seeds. Such tiny seeds. So then I'll just put a little bit of dirt over them, press them in a little bit. So since I'm taking the dirt out of this row right here, one is I'm separating the cucumber from the spinach. You obviously don't have to do that, but for my memory, this will help me. And the other thing is, for me, when you water these, you water in the tray, and then you, after like 15-20 minutes, you dump the tray clean. But with these are empty, because these trays are so old, I can dump the water in here and let it seep up to the bottom. Maybe not. I thought they'd get emptier than that. Okay, so I got my own record keeping. I got spinach here, cucumbers there. Okay, for this one, I tried to take the dirt out of the middle, but I'm going to do the big boy hybrid in these 2. Those seeds are white. Oh, it's a hybrid. Interesting. Well, it says heirloom. So, okay, we're going to plant these. I don't have my tripod, but you don't need to see me sticking them in there. I'm just letting you know these are going to be the big boys. The big boy hybrid tomatoes. These are the tomato seeds, and I have no idea. It's like a white shiny coating on those. Is that not crazy? Doesn't say anything about it. It says heirloom, but I don't know. All right, I'm gonna plant these. Okay, so I got all the big boy tomatoes there, and over here, probably too many cantaloupes. That's a lot of cantaloupes. I'm probably only gonna do 2 rows of cantaloupe. We don't have a good luck growing cantaloupe, so why don't I just grow more than I think will grow, if that makes sense. Anyway, I'm gonna put the cantaloupes in these 2 rows, and then this. I just filmed a whole bunch of stuff and didn't even play press. So I was saying that at my change of clothes because I got stuck doing something on the bus. It's the next day. And this is a pack of sugar snap peas that actually expired or sell by date, which was actually December. They should still be good. It's just that they've been outside in the weather. And I think they might have got wet. But I was able to plant 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 13, 14, 15 of them. And I didn't want to use my good seeds just yet because peas don't transplant well. But I have the worst time direct sowing stuff. So I'm going to use these small pods, this pack, and I'm going to go see if I have another pack to finish off this because I love peas. I love raw peas right off the vine, and I want to grow as many peas as I can this year, which I'll freeze them also. But anyway, I'm going to go check on more peas, seeds to see if I have any. These little marble. What's this date on those? So this is sell by 23 or packaged for 21. I'm sorry, packaged for 21. Whew. So anyway, I got a lot of these. So Got a lot of them, so I'm gonna start down here. Because I don't really know what these taste like. That's the problem with all the different varieties of peas and beans and what do I want to say, like okra, tomatoes. You really got to be diligent on which ones you plant and which ones you like. Because sometimes I've had beans before. I know I'm talking about peas now, but last year I had beans that I didn't really like any of the beans, the string beans, and I don't know what kind they were. So I'm going to try to be, I don't know how I'm going to know. By the time I end up planting these in the ground, if they even take, I would have forgotten everything. All right, so I only have 3 more seeds left. So I'll just put them back in here. This is what they're called. And I did 1, 2, 3.5 rows of those. And I did 2.5 rows of these. So I'm just going to take this dirt here and fill in the holes that I made. I just pushed the seeds down about 1/2 inch, and I'm just covering them with dirt. I think I'm covering the counter with dirt, but, and then I'm going to spritz them with some water. Keep them spritzed on the top so they're damp all the time, and then once I start seeing growth, I will water them in the tray. So I try to be 2.5 rows. I try to be organized at the beginning of all this. By the end of it, I'm going to be unorganized. But I do try. So these are the 2.5 rows of sugar snaps up here. And then I'll go with 3.5 rows of little marble. Down here. Okay, so fast forward, right now it's March the 7th, and I was just about, I'm not sure how many days it's been. I've been probably a little anxious, overzealous maybe, of these seedlings, and I was really starting to get a little bit discouraged. But, oh look, I bought this at the store. I need to get this stuff planted. I put some green onions in my my aeroponics, whatever this thing is, but I did it without the little pod thing, so they're totally just in water. Anyway, I digress. So I was getting a little discouraged because I thought I should see some popping up. And today I saw one, which was this one here, is starting to pop up under the dirt. I'm not going to touch it right now. Maybe it was that one. But then as the day went on, it's been a couple hours later, I've got another one popping up here, here, here. I'm so excited. I was feeling like this was a dud, like something was wrong with the seeds, like, you know, I was just kind of giving up on. Super excited. So, yeah. Okay, so today is March 11th. Yeah, and an update. So, okay, and an update. The peas, nothing is coming up. I don't see any growth, and these were old seeds. I've been keeping them damp and watered every morning. I don't see any growth on the old seeds, so that's a real bummer. Look how much my onions have grown. And under the grow lights over here, I have my cucumbers. Look how big they are. How big they are compared to my finger. Spinach. Little guys. And then I have These are the cantaloupes. And then over here I have the big boy tomatoes. And what I've started doing now is turning this fan on for a little bit each day so they can get some air and simulate outside. So I did change the trays around. So these were over here by the fan, and then I moved them. So anyway, all right, well, that's all for this video. I need to go ahead and get it out because it's Wednesday, and I promise you a video every Wednesday. Every Sunday's a bus video. And like this video, share it with your friends, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. We will see you on the next video.